Atlanta fans, listen closely. The ground is shaking in the NFC South. A storm is coming, and it could change everything for the Falcons. A power shift so big, it might crush a division rival for years, while giving Atlanta the exact piece they've been searching for. This isn't just another rumor. This is the kind of move that could push the Falcons closer to their Super Bowl dream. Something massive is happening, and it directly impacts the Atlanta Falcons' future. This isn't about hype, this is about strategy. The Falcons are making moves that could rewrite the entire story of their offense. The latest headline? Atlanta is eyeing a trade for Cleveland Browns tight end David Njoku. And trust me, this isn't just noise. It's a calculated decision with serious meaning. Why is this such a big deal? Because of Kyle Pitts. Let's be honest. When Pitts was drafted 4th overall in 2021, he was supposed to be unstoppable. A freak athlete, a mismatched nightmare, a player who could terrorize defenses for years. That was the vision. But the reality? It hasn't gone as planned. Since his electric rookie season, Pitts hasn't been able to break past 55 catches or 700 yards in a season. Injuries have slowed him down, yes. Defensive schemes have made it harder, sure. But even in healthy years like 2023 and 2024, the production wasn't what fans expected. The Falcons tried moving him around, adjusting his role, searching for that spark, but the consistency, the dominance, the takeover moments? They just haven't been there. And that's why this Njoku move is different. This isn't desperation. This is Atlanta refusing to sit back and wait. This is a franchise saying, "We need another weapon. We need a spark. We're building for something bigger." So here's the question for Falcons Nation. Do you believe trading for David Njoku could be the turning point that unlocks this offense? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Rate your confidence in this move from 1 to 10. The Atlanta Falcons are not just surviving, they're climbing. This team feels different. At quarterback, Michael Penix Jr. is the spark. Last year, he showed flashes of brilliance, and now, heading into this season, he looks ready to take the leap into becoming the guy. If Penix continues to grow, the Falcons don't just have a shot at the playoffs. They could be one of the NFC's most dangerous teams. The supporting cast is already strong. Bijan Robinson has proven he's more than just a running back. He's a game changer, a weapon who tilts the field every time he touches the ball. Drake London is developing into a true number 1 receiver, while Darnell Mooney brings speed and versatility to the offense. The pieces are there. But one thing has been missing. A tight end who can be trusted every single week to dominate in the passing game. Kyle Pitts was supposed to be that guy, but so far, it hasn't clicked. That's why the Falcons' pursuit of David Njoku makes perfect sense. He's not a question mark, he's a proven threat. At just 28 years old, he's entering his prime, with the size, athleticism, and consistency that could change everything for this offense. And the timing? It couldn't be better. The Browns might actually be open to letting him go. Why? Because Cleveland is shifting into a rebuild. They just drafted Harold Fannin Jr., a young, explosive tight end who analysts believe could be their future star. Fannin is only 20 years old, already showing the skills to be a nightmare matchup, great routes, strong blocking, dangerous after the catch. With him in the building, the Browns can afford to shop Njoku while his trade value is high. Add in the fact that Njoku is set to hit free agency in 2026, and the Browns might prefer draft picks and flexibility now rather than holding on. And that's where Atlanta steps in. For the Falcons, this move isn't just about filling a position. It's about sending a message. It says, we're not waiting. We're building to win right now. Njoku would bring exactly what this offense has lacked, a steady, physical tight end who can stretch the field, make tough catches, and open up lanes for London, Mooney, and Bijan. He gives Michael Penix Jr. another safety net, another weapon, and another reason to believe this offense can explode. So here's the question, if the Falcons pull this off, do you see them as legit playoff contenders in 2025? Drop your answer in the comments. Are you buying into this rise, yes or no? Now let's step back and look at the bigger picture, because this potential trade isn't just about adding another player. No, this is a signal. A statement. A warning shot fired straight across the NFC South. The Falcons aren't satisfied with just making the playoffs. They're aiming higher. They want to be feared. They want to be respected. And most of all, they want to be Super Bowl contenders. David Njoku could be the missing piece of that puzzle. He's not just a tight end, he's a proven difference maker when he's used the right way. Pair him with Atlanta's young and explosive core, and suddenly this offense goes from dangerous to downright terrifying. Think about where the NFC South stands right now. Tampa Bay is fighting to rediscover its identity. New Orleans is stuck between eras, trying to balance veterans with uncertainty. Carolina is still knee-deep in a rebuild. The division is wide open, and the Falcons see their moment. A bold move like this could give them the edge, the firepower, and the confidence to dominate their rivals. This isn't just about replacing Kyle Pitts. This is about upgrading the entire system. Sometimes, the hardest move in football is letting go of potential that hasn't fully clicked. Pitts has all the tools, but Njoku has proven production. And production wins games. By bringing in Njoku, Atlanta would be giving Michael Penix Jr. exactly what he needs: a safety valve, a red zone threat, a veteran target who shows up when the lights are brightest. That's how playoff teams are built. That's how championship runs begin. So tell me, Falcons fans, if Atlanta makes this trade, do you think they instantly become the favorites to win the NFC South? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to know if you believe this move flips the balance of power. The NFC South has always been wild, unpredictable, and full of chaos. But right now, with the Falcons making bold and aggressive moves, you can feel the balance shifting. If Atlanta lands David Njoku and pairs him with their already stacked offense, we're talking about one of the most balanced, dangerous teams in the entire NFC. This isn't just talk, this is action. The Falcons aren't sitting back hoping things fall into place. They're moving with intent, sending a loud and clear message: we're here to win now. That's why this moment feels so special for Falcons fans. It's not just another rumor floating around the league. It's a sign of a team that finally knows what it takes to climb the mountain. Of course, the big question is, how will it all play out? What's the price tag? Will Cleveland take a fair deal? Could this trade actually get done before the season kicks into high gear? Every fan is asking the same thing, and every answer could shape not only Atlanta's season but the entire NFC South. But here's the truth: no matter how the details shake out, the Falcons have already shown their hand. They're not afraid to make tough calls. If that means moving on from Kyle Pitts, a former top pick, to grab a proven, reliable star like Njoku, so be it. Sometimes, bold moves are the only way to reach the top. And make no mistake, this isn't just about one season. This is about building a sustainable winner, a team that competes every single year. A team that finally breaks through and brings that Lombardi trophy to Atlanta. Njoku could be the piece that pushes them over the edge, the steady presence that turns potential into power. The offseason always brings surprises, but some shake the entire division. This is one of them. If Atlanta pulls this off, the NFC South may never look the same. The Falcons are sending a clear message: we're done waiting. We're done rebuilding. We're here to dominate. So now it's your turn, Falcons fans. Do you believe this trade is the move that makes Atlanta the team to beat in the NFC South? Drop your take in the comments, because this could be the start of a brand new chapter in Falcons history.